you got Aaron Showtime Rodgers, and we about to see if he's gonna be true Showtime. Those are your AFC, and I think who I chose. I think I chose the Jets to be the AFC East divisional leaders. I have a strong feeling many teams are gonna struggle massively against their defense. And, I am really curious. I do believe that Aaron Rodgers is gonna have that effect like Tom Brady.
We've got breaking news out of the NFL where Aaron Rodgers has been locker room with an apparent ankle injury as a Jet. He's officially questionable to return. The future Hall of Famer injured his ankle while taking a sack on his fourth play as a Jet. Zach Wilson now in as New York's quarterback.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ball or Bust. I am your host, D motherfucking Wreck, talking to you, bringing it to you. This is supposed to be a Friday show, but instead, I'm doing it on a Saturday. You know, life happens, man. Life happens, you know. Things happen. But just like in school, just because you late on your homework, turning in your homework, doesn't mean you do not do your homework. You still got to do your homework. So I'm still doing my homework, okay? I was supposed to do it Friday. Now I'm doing it today. So today, I'm doing 2 live shows. And shout out to everybody that is possibly following and checking out this stream. We are going over last week's bets, which is week 1 of the NFL. And like you just saw in the beginning, Showtime Rodgers went down. It sucks. And that really fucked up all of my bets, really, kind of. Actually quite a bit, actually. Because I did choose the Jets to be number 1 in their division. And unfortunately, I'm now reconsidering it. We'll see what happens. Zach Wilson can come out and stun everybody, which I'm actually hoping he does that because I'm actually thinking he'll actually do all right. And then, you know what? Let's just be real. The Jets defense might still keep them in number 1. So we'll see what happens. But we're going to go over the bets as you look to my left. Oh, yeah, right. There we go. Right. As you look to my right, you will see that I have right here the picks that I made from week 1. So let's first go over Washington Commanders versus the Arizona Cardinals. I did say the Washington Commanders would win, and they did win. They did win with fashion. You know, I believed BLM offense was pretty on point. And they're going to be going up against the Denver Broncos. We'll see how that goes. But I also got Cleveland Browns correct. I knew that the Cleveland Browns, Joe Burrow always struggles against the Cleveland Browns. And so the Browns, shout out. Deshaun Watson didn't actually look too bad. The big story right here, I chose Pittsburgh to beat San Francisco. And let's just be real. I was totally wrong choosing San Francisco. Like, it was dumb going against San Francisco. Like, you know, I was actually basing it off of Brock Purdy, you know. But Brock Purdy looked pretty good. He looked pretty good. And for coming back off of injury, off your quarterback arm, your throwing arm, he was throwing phenomenal. Christian McCaffrey was killing it and running it. And man, these Niners look deadly and look cold. And they could take the Eagles out because right now we're going to get to the Eagles, but the Eagles look a little sluggish. But they're still 2-0. They're still 2-0. But Kenny Pickett, I don't know what the hell happened there, buddy. I don't know what the hell happened, but you didn't play too well. And we need that to change right away. Because I chose you guys to at least be number 2 and making the playoffs. Let's keep that belief going. Pick it to Pickens. Atlanta Falcons. I mean, let's just be real. It's the Carolina Panthers, so you should have won that. Saints. Derek Carr. Looking pretty good, man. The Saints might be a little sleeper. I know what y'all gonna say again. Oh, it's Derek Carr, man. You know, he was in the Raiders, you know, and everything. But let's just be real. Derek Carr is still gonna probably be better than Jimmy Garoppolo. I still can't say that motherfucker's name correctly. I think I said it right, but it still sounds a little weird. But Jimmy G, I still think Derek Carr is going to be a better Raider than Jimmy G. But we'll see what happens. Jimmy G came out pretty nice. Baltimore Ravens, looking pretty good, looking pretty nice. Lamar Jackson, I can't wait to see him in week 2. I figured he was going to take over the Texans. The Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, the Jacksonville Jaguars came out and won that game, but Anthony Richardson looked really, really good. Chicago Bears, unfortunately, you disappointed me. Because, let's just be real, Aaron Rodgers is gone. And you couldn't even defeat the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers gone. Jordan Love looked like he should be playing for the Bears. I'm sorry, Justin Fields, but dude, what the hell, man? You're supposed to come out and defeat the Packers for the very first time. Instead, you just handed them another 9th win. 9th win. Don't make sense. The Philadelphia Eagles defeating the New England Patriots. I mean, let's just be real. Mackie Mac is still trying to get his groove back. Just not in week 1. Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson, you played pretty good, man. Unfortunately, we still lost to the Raiders, our arch enemies. What the hell, Russell Wilson? But I'm curious to see how you do in week 2, man. I'm curious how you see you do in week 2. Chargers losing to the Miami Dolphins. That was actually a really close game. You know what I mean? I could have actually won this bet because the Chargers actually played pretty damn well. But Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill. I mean, I don't think y'all understand this. Like one cheetah, like a cheetah. A cheetah is fast. Okay? It's like the fastest land animal. Okay? When you have 2 on a team, and you have a dude that can sling a football like he's fucking Clint Eastwood in a fucking Western, where he's just gunslinging it. Tua can launch the ball, and all of a sudden, like he can launch it 50 yards ahead of the receiver, and Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle will still get it. Like, that's how fast they are. And I know that was probably a little exaggeration. That's how fast they are. And you want to know what? Because, well, we will keep it going, but the Chargers, unfortunately, the Dolphins, because of that, they handed the Chargers a loss. And that really busted my bracket there. Geno Smith didn't come out playing pretty good. I was actually thinking Matthew Stafford was going to stink. But he didn't. He didn't, actually. He actually came out playing pretty good. And the Rams actually look like a little, football contender right now. Dallas Cowboys dominating the Giants. I knew the Dallas Cowboys were going to win, but let's just be real. I didn't think the Giants were going to stink that bad. Like, Daniel Jones looked flat Jones, just like straight flat. Like I probably could have thought of a better joke. Maybe it'll come back to me. But and then finally the Jets. And I guess I'm like everybody else. 4 plays in, I was like, what the hell? That can't be real. Because I did choose the Jets to be divisional leaders, and I did choose the Jets to win. Thank God the Jets still won. Thanks to Gibson. Hey, that boy's a bad punt returner, boy. Woo! Woo! He might get like 4 of them things. He might get like 4 punt returns. That would be crazy. But I knew the Jets were going to win, but I didn't think they were going to win behind Zach Wilson, just like everybody else didn't think. And so Aaron Rodgers is out for the year, which sucks, which made me rethink the whole division and everything. And with that, I got, out of 15, I got 9 correct, which is what? Is that a C minus? It's about, no, D plus? D plus? No, C minus. I'm going to give myself a C minus. It's about 9 out of 15. That's a C minus. I was a little close. If I got the other two, the close two, what was that? The Chargers and the Broncos. The Broncos, they lost by 1 point. So if I would have got those two, that would have been a nice little solid B minus probably, maybe. You know what I mean? But that was a fail. And then I don't even want to show you my touchdown. I chose so many touchdowns and only like 4 hit. But I'll still go over it. I have the first shield so y'all don't see my personal information. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all stealing shit. You know? Let's see. I think I did the touchdowns. And I always like playing with these because, you know, sometimes touchdowns don't happen, but if every single game gets a touchdown, it's always fun to try to guess who scores the touchdown in each of the games. It's fun. But I think I did the touchdowns on draft. On DraftKings. I wish I could see my chat in OBS. I don't even know who's following me right now. Oh, I got one person watching, which is probably just me. But I'm looking for draft. Gotta log in. What did I have? Settled. Oh yeah, there we go. There goes the leg. All right, now pull it back up. Now y'all can see again. Boom. What the hell? It's just there we go. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, I chose TJ Hawkinson to score against the Buccaneers. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because Alexander Madison, Jordan Addison scored, which in week 2, you know, TJ Hawkinson got a touchdown. They were actually pretty close to defeating the Eagles and destroying my chance of a 17-0 season. But the Eagles scraped away, so now they're 2-0. So, you know, my 17-0 is still alive for the Eagles. I know. And by the way, Alexander Madison shouldn't have, and definitely doesn't deserve racial slurs for doing his job. Like, I didn't know making a mistake called for a racial slur in my DMs. Like, damn, bro. Like, are you that bored? Do you just have to like you're that bored you gotta go and troll an NFL player who makes a lot of money and troll him for doing a bad job a night? You know what I mean? Like, how would you have liked it if, like, you did a bad job and somebody trolled you and made you almost to the point of, you know, possibly committing suicide, brother? Come on now. Like, come on. That's just dumb. Racism is dumb. Okay? I'm black. We're white. Everybody's one fucking color. All right? Everybody's one fucking color. All right? And TJ and Alexander Madison, you fucking killed it, bro. You fucking had a good game in week 1, and then they gonna hate on you when you make mistakes in week 2. That's just what haters are gonna do, bro. So just keep doing you and keep shining, brother. Keep playing hard, all right? I might choose you in week 3 to score me a touchdown. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But TJ Hawkinson failed for me in week 1. Lamar Jackson failed for me in week 1. I was actually really hoping he would actually run a touchdown in, because he's really good at that. But it's cool. It's cool. Kenny Pickett had a horrible night. So George Pickens didn't get a touchdown. Pat Freiermuth did. And I might have to choose him this week. He might be a sleeper this week. We'll see what happens. Calvin Ridley. I knew he was going to score a touchdown with the Jags, man. That's going to be a nice little weapon for Trevor Lawrence. But I got Calvin Ridley correctly. So that was tight. That was like 1 out of how many I choose? I chose 14. So yeah, I got like a F on this one because I think I only got 4 out of 14 correct. Amari Cooper. I was really hoping you would score for the, Cleveland Browns, but you didn't. Deshaun Watson probably scored a lot. I didn't really watch that game fully. Brian Robinson Jr., shout out. I figured he was going to get a touchdown. Chris Olave failed me miserably. All right, so that's cool. But the Saints came out with a win, so hey, Derek Carr. Bijan Robinson. He's going to be a nice rookie, man. Almost rookie of the year. Possibly rookie of the year. And Devontae Smith, hey, he scored even this week too. Man, Devontae Smith is cold. And, I get A.J. Brown getting a little frustrated right now. Doing a little Stephon Diggs right now. Getting a little frustrated. But he'll be all right. Watch. Week 3 is going to be an A.J. Brown show all day. So. And then Javonte Williams failed me, just like the Broncos do so far, unless they prove me wrong. Mike Williams didn't score for me out of all the damn touchdowns the Chargers scored. What the hell? You couldn't just get Mike Williams in there for Come on, man. And then Geno Smith, well, he should have had a better game with the Rams. And I think if he would, just get close to that end zone a little bit more, he would have probably got a touchdown. Cole Kmet, well, the Bears didn't do so well, so I get that. And Tony Pollard. Hey, Tony Pollard scored. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 14. That's still an F to me. That's an F. That's a big F. So I failed on that one. So I have to reconvene for next week and see how that goes. And then I did my picks for Thursday night's game. And I'm going to have to block again so y'all don't see my shit. And these picks, I was actually really, really close. I was only 3 off. I was really close because everybody thought it was going to be a low-scoring game because of the defenses going back and forth. But Kirk Cousins actually showed you he could sling that shit. So let me show y'all what I did for that one. I said, who did I say? I said Swift was going to get 2 of them things. He actually got none of them things because 2 of the times he got so close to the damn end zone and they tackled him at the 1, and guess what? The Eagles do the tush push in the end zone, which I love that. Everybody's talking about, oh, that thing needs to be removed. Man, all your defenses need to fucking step up. If you're trying to defeat the Eagles, how about you keep them from getting close to that end zone? Because the moment they get close to that end zone, they going to tush push Jalen Hurts in that end zone. And Jalen Hurts is going to be getting touchdowns left and right. So, you don't want to deal with that tush push. You better figure something out, motherfuckers. Back to FanDuel. I was actually really close. I could have got like 1,500 off of that. What was that? Where was that at? Oh, Coco Golf. The fucking playoffs have started for the NBA. We'll go over that too. For the WNBA. Oh yeah, settled. Let's go to the settled. That's what we're going to. Alright, see? Yeah, look at the settled. Now y'all can see my screen. Okay, here we go. Now, I said Philly was going to win. I even used a profit boost. And it was like for a cool $5,000, and I was 3 off, man. I was 3 off. I could have got 5 fucking grand. But I said Eagles would win. I said DeAndre Swift would get 2 of them things. He got none of them things. And Justin Jefferson, I'm figuring out that he just struggles a lot against the Eagles. Darius Slay got him down packed. So it seems like every single time the Vikings face the Eagles, I should just suspect Justin Jefferson struggles. Okay. Kirk Cousins got over 262 passing yards. I knew he was going to get over that. Jalen Hurts, he was under it because he ran a lot. He ran big. Eagles ran big in general. DeAndre Swift, even though you got a lot of yardage, you still didn't give me no touchdowns, man. But you was close. You almost got me $5,000, brother. Dallas Goedert, he was close. He was getting a lot more targets this time. So, and then Kirk Cousins, he did more TDs. I was 3 off out of, what was it, 2, 4, 6, 8. Out of 8 picks, I was 3 off. So that's like a solid B minus, man, right there. I was close. I'm getting close with these things. And then I did another one. That was still the same thing, 3 off. Oh, D Swift did get a touchdown. Well, he didn't get 2 touchdowns. What the hell? Justin Jefferson and the Vikings did lose by more than 5 points. Yeah. So those are my past picks of week 1 and the Vikings-Eagles start of week 2. We did all right. What we didn't make any money on any of the NFL games, but we did make money off of Coco Golf winning the U.S. Open. Shout out to her. We did win some money off of that. So, and we did win some money off of Colorado winning last week by 19 to 24 points. That was a good guess. So, I don't know what they're going to do today. I should probably make a pick right now, man. I mean, I honestly think they're going to beat the brakes off of CSU, but they're thinking they're going to come in and keep it a game. I'm thinking it's just going to be a beat the brakes off type of vibe. But let's see what's popping. Hey, you know what? I got a $10 thing on a free $10 reward on anything. Let's just go to the Colorado game. Okay? Colorado State versus Colorado. Colorado to win by more than 23 points. I actually think Colorado State covers that. What the hell? I'll take that bet. And then, so I'll take the cover. It's tight. I was just looking at my TV for a second what it looks like. Oh, man. It's tight. Let's see. First half winner. Man, that's tough. You know what? Scratch that. We ain't going to do that. Let's just do a $10 bet on scoring. Because I like doing stuff like that. Let's say... I say Colorado wins by It's either between 11 to 15 or 16 to 20 points. I'm thinking Colorado wins by 11 to 15. For 75 on a free bet, I'll take it. That's my bet for Colorado. That's the only bet I'm going to do today for Colorado. I'm going to save the betting for later. Let's see if that hits. I mean, I thought at first I was going to say, it's going to be a beat the brakes, but I think it's going to be a good game. It might be a low scoring game. Or nah, because I said Colorado's got to score at least 30. So CSU's got to score at least 20 points. What did I say? I said 11 to 15. Yeah, if Colorado scores about 30, 35 points, that means Colorado State got to at least score about 20, 21 points. I think they could do that. I think they could do that against CU. I think they could put up at least. Look at that. Look at that. We're still alive. I still pick Pac-12. Pac-12 Colorado. We're going to win it. We coming. We coming. Coco Golf. New York Liberty in the playoffs right now. Looking pretty mighty good right now. We'll see what's popping. But I actually made a new parlay just to give you guys a heads up. I did make a new 8-leg parlay on the conference ever since Aaron Rodgers went down, which, what the hell. But ever since he went down, I had to rethink my divisional winners. So I went with the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East. And I think before I chose, let's see, who did I choose before in the NFC East? I gotta look. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Duh. I chose the motherfucker Jets. That's why. So I switched up to the Cowboys because if the Cowboys can at least still muster out 12 wins, then they'll definitely be divisional leaders because let's just be real. Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson might still pull it off to get second place, and barely make playoffs. They barely. I think the Jets may make wild card. I think they have it in them to make wild card. But Dallas, they're gonna win a division, and they're gonna probably be sitting pretty nice. They're gonna be sitting probably waiting. Green Bay, I chose. Still. Did I have anybody in the NFC North? NFC North, did I choose Green Bay? Who did I choose? I might have chose somebody else. Hold up. Baltimore, Jags. That's AFC, NFC, Vikings. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. With the Vikings schedule, it might be just a tad bit tough for them. That's right. So I switched it up to Green Bay because, Jordan Love's actually looking pretty nice, and the Green Bay might pull it off instead of the Vikings. And then I chose Miami Dolphins instead of the Chargers, unfortunately. And then not the Chargers. Miami Dolphins instead of who did I choose? Oh, instead of damn it. I gotta check again. Who did I choose? What was that? Oh, East. Oh, that was the NFC East when there was Dallas Cowboys. So the AFC East, yeah, Miami Dolphins instead of the Jets. That's right. And then Baltimore Ravens. So yeah, I had to switch it up. So before I had Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so before, this is what I had before. I had Jets, Jaguars, Chargers, Philly, Vikings, Atlanta Falcons, Seahawks, and Baltimore Ravens. But now, I chose Dallas Cowboys instead of the Eagles. I know, that's fucking devastating. Instead of the Eagles, I know. That means the Eagles might have to lose a game. That's why this is just a contingency. This is just in case if that first one didn't hit. You know what I mean? This was just a contingency, a plan. All right? Green Bay to take the North instead of the Vikings. Miami Dolphins instead of the Jets. Baltimore Ravens still. Jaguars still. Chargers still. Atlanta Falcons still. And then I actually chose the Niners in the West instead. And I was like, oh, the Seahawks are a sleeper. But the Niners, man, they might actually take that West. And then I did do an extra contingency on the Super Bowl. I know, guys. I know. It's just a contingency. This is just in case. Originally, I said Baltimore and Eagles. Now, my second guess is Miami Dolphins versus the 49ers. It's Vegas, baby. The Super Bowl is in Vegas. And to me, those two seem like the ideal Vegas Super Bowl. Either Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson going at it, and those two defenses, or you got two powerful offenses in Miami and the 49ers. And man, those two Super Bowls would have been amazing and cold. So those are my two contingencies. Now I have two. That's it. Those are my two. Those are my, if one fails, I got the other one. You know what I mean? If one fails. But those are my extra picks that I made after week one, especially after Aaron Rodgers go down. I actually think Zach Wilson is still going to come out and play pretty good, because if you got Aaron Rodgers on your side and he's actually coaching you in the background and stuff like that, along with Nathaniel Hackett. Now, I don't really, know how Nathaniel Hackett coaches. I mean, I am a Bronco, so I can already say he didn't do so well there. Or maybe it was Russell Wilson. But we gonna figure it out either way. But he just didn't do good here, I guess. So that's cool. But he's got Aaron Rodgers there, man. And he's a good quarterback that can give some mad wisdom to the Wilsons. Zach Wilson will play better than he played last year. And last year, he gave y'all a 7-9 win. So shit, man. Give him a chance. Give him opportunity. All right? So now, I got to go into part 2. But I ain't going to go into part 2 yet, because part 2 is what is supposed to be happening today on a Saturday of me going over Sunday's picks. I'm going to be choosing who's going to win each game, and I'm going to give you my touchdowns. I might not choose a touchdown every single game, as I'm realizing I have to take a sacrifice. But I am going to have probably 10 or more picks for my touchdowns. At least 10 or more. At least 10. Actually, I'm going to cap it at 10. 10. So if I can get, the next episode is going to be me choosing my 5 picks, or my 10 picks of touchdowns, anytime touchdowns, and then my 15 picks of who's going to win this week. All right? And this is going to be a tough week because I'm going to leave y'all with a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of advice. Just because it seems what it seems doesn't make it truly seem what it seems. Meaning, just because week 1 turned out how it turned out doesn't mean week 2 is going to turn out the same way. Things change in the NFL, as you saw Aaron Rodgers going down. Things change. And any given Sunday, motherfuckers come out and play different. All right? Those are my picks. I'm your host. Oh, my bad. Scratch that. Those are not my picks. See, now this is live. So now y'all get to see all the bloopers and shit. Those were my picks of week 1. Again, we were 9 out of 15. So this week, I'm going to try and hopefully do better. I'm hoping this week we get a 15 out of 15. It's going to be a really tough week because the matchups are insane. And it's going to be really tough. Like, I might just bust completely because anything can happen. But I'm hoping we hit a 15 out of 15 because that is the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate balling goal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to ball on here. We ain't trying to bust every single week. So week 1 was a bust. We're hoping week 2 is a ball. All right? So, I'm your host, D Motherfucker Rec. This is Ball or Bust. Check out the next video that's probably going to come in the next, hopefully, 30 minutes. I got to do a little bit of editing and shit, and then we'll get started. Boom. Peace. Does it stop?